What's up? It's your girl Ashani. Back at it again with another video. And I came to let somebody know on today. You are not ready for the transition. You are not ready for the transition. You have or are attempting to do something, to transition into something, to take on a new task, to take on a new goal, and to shift something, a major shift in your life, and you were not ready, and you are not ready, right? And so I came to let you know on today that whenever you decide that you're going to make a transition, do something, we have to not be hasty and to do it. We can't just be all of a sudden cold turkey and stuff. We can't just be, I'm going to just up and stop this, and you have not prepared. You have to be prepared. The Lord does everything in decency and in order. And he is not going to uproot you just immediately without you being prepared first. He's just not going to do it. He's just not going to do it, because whenever you make a major shift in life, it causes instability. Like, it's unstable, right? And so the Lord is going to do things in a way that is gradually changes, not, like I say, not just sudden changes, sudden uprooting. We're not going to do that. That's not how the Lord moves. So if this is you and you tend to hasten to something, you tend to make hasty decisions and make split-second decisions and I'm going to just do this and just hop into stuff without really taking your time and preparing, because all things take time. And if we don't prepare, if we don't take time, we're going to fall into the same cycle. And I think that's why many of us are in cycles. It's because we make split-second decisions and we just go ahead and try to make sorry, y'all need to get on this clock. We make split-second decisions and we go ahead and try to make drastic changes out of nowhere. I'm just going to change my life around within a day. The Lord is like, I love the energy behind that. I love the enthusiasm. I love the drive, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, because just as quickly as you start it, as quickly as you can stop. Right? And if you don't, like I say, take your time and really prepare for the transition, because all transitions is messy. Think about it. Every time you decided to do something new, every time you decided to take on a new challenge, every time you decide to hasten, jump into something that you were not ready for, it always ends in chaos first, and then, and then you don't complete it. You don't follow through with it. Why? Because you didn't prepare. Okay? And y'all, I'm finna get on this clock, so I might have to take a moment and chill out while I do that. Hopefully I can remember where I picked off. So let's see if we got calls coming in. Hold on. We're being slow, so we might continue to be a bit slow. Great. So, yeah. So we really have to stop just jumping into stuff. So if you don't got something that you decided, I'm just going to go cold turkey and I'm just going to stop doing this thing, it is not so. You take one step at a time, baby steps into this thing. Prepare. Build up your catalog. If you're introducing something new or making a major change in your life, start doing those things maybe once a month. Incorporate it slowly. Like, stop pouring everything into the dish at one time and cooking it on high. That's what we be doing. And that's why we end up with a burnt mess. Hold on, I got a call. Yeah, and so the enemy likes to have you rush into things. Like, he wants you to make a split-second decision. And the tricky thing about it is, it may be most of the time, what you're trying to do is for your good, for sure. Absolutely. No doubt about it. But again, do everything in decency and order, right? Like, you got to build a strong foundation before you just jump into something. Bookie's sticking. You got to build a strong foundation before you just jump into something, right? We have to be smart. We have to be smart about this thing. And like I said, the Lord has been, and if it's something, anything, it could be anything, even if it's health related, you know what I'm saying? Unless you can go cold turkey and you can actually do it and you got the means to just do something like that, go for it. But if not, take your time. The Lord will sustain you. Build up healthy habits. One habit at a time. Habit. Not a split second, I'm about to change my whole life around. Absolutely not. You got to take things one step at a time. And when it's a major change, that means it's affecting your day-to-day life. You definitely gonna have to slow roll that thing. You definitely gonna have to slow roll that thing and really build a resistance in it. Really really prepare. Get your ducks in a row. Learn the thing and learn it again. Learn, if you're trying to cut out, for example, you're trying to cut out meat. Learn new recipes. Don't just go cold turkey. Learn some recipes. So learn some meatless recipes that you're going to be able to enjoy. That's going to be quick. That's going to be second nature, because it's easy for you to cook, meat. You've been cooking it all your life. That's second nature to you. There's no thought about it. But when you switch your diet and you just try to cut out meat, and it's like you don't have nothing to replace it, you got to have something to replace it. And if you're not equipped with the tools, if you're not equipped with the knowledge, it's not gonna work. It's gonna crumble. Absolutely, it is. It is, right? I'm sorry, but it is. And it's okay. Like I said, the Lord has been sustaining you. You don't have to up and just stop doing stuff. You good, you well, you fine, you healthy. That's a trick of the enemy. He's trying to put a rush on you. The Lord has time in his hand. The Lord can control the time. He can stop the time for you. You understand? He can do all things. He can do anything. But what you need to do is you need to stop trying to lean on your own understanding and stop trying to do stuff on your own, right? Allow the Lord to help you through these things. And the Lord is not going to want you to just cold turkey stuff unless it's, sin, stuff like that. But I said when it affects your life, day-to-day life, something major like that really is woven. Oh, that's a whole word. It's woven into your life. When I say it's woven, it's in every nook and cranny of it. And it's a part of your existence. You have to take time. When something is woven, like my locks right here, my locks being woven together, I can't just take these out in one day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It has been woven together. It's going to take a while if I was to comb these out. A while, right? A while. And so that's life. That is life. Now, if it's something that like a headband, an accessory, like a man that you're not living with, right? A man that you're not married to and you're not living with, that's different now. When you're living with a man, don't try to just especially if you're in an abusive relationship or something like that. That's not that you woven into that. So you don't just snatch yourself out of that thing. You're gonna have to sneak away, okay? That is something that you can get out of the same day. But you just gotta be smart about it. You just gotta be smart about that thing. If you know you're dealing with somebody unsafe, you need to go while he's asleep, or sneak away, go run some errands at the grocery store and never come back. Whatever you gotta do. Whenever he let you, then you sneak away, okay? But you just don't uproot, just automatically just go. You know what I'm saying? When something, you're woven into something. All right, so yeah, we don't do that. We don't do that. So yeah, this is just a reminder and confirmation of that thing. You might have been just got into something that you wasn't prepared for. You might be feeling the heaviness of it. This is confirmation that you do not have to cold turkey this thing. You do not have to completely cut off this thing the way you're trying to do it. You need to build up a resilience. You need to prepare. You need to make this thing a lifestyle. You need to slowly incorporate these things into your life. Slowly, right? Slowly, right? Come up with recipes. Cook one healthy recipe, a meatless recipe that you stop trying to eat meat. Cook one meatless recipe a week. one meatless, you know, just to go based off of your schedule, how it works. If you only can make one a month, then one a month it is. One a month it is. And then you keep doing that same meal over and over again until you got it. And you move on to the next one. Come on, this is how we got to do it. And so I hope this has encouraged somebody on today. It has really blessed me as well. And so I wanted to hop on here and bless somebody else with the knowledge and the wisdom, because it's too good and it's too real. Everybody always say this is a marathon, not a sprint or a speed race. Everybody always say slow down. And like, I know you want to get to that point, but you're not just going to arrive there. Like, you're not just going to arrive there. Hear me now. You're not just going to jump and you there. One jump, hop one time, like we play. Listen, no. One step, one time. No, none of that. Y'all done started singing the cha-cha slide. Y'all heard me. Yeah. Hey, Boogie Lou. Hey, Boogie Lou. So you got to be mindful. You got to be mindful. You got to give yourself grace. You got to be okay. All right. You got to trust in the Lord to sustain you. You got to trust in the Lord to keep you while you are transitioning. You got to trust in the Lord to hold on to your promise, to reserve and preserve your promise until you get there. Trust him to do that. He will do that. But you got to trust him to do that. You have to trust the process. You hear me? You got to trust the process. You got to trust the process. Slow down. All right, guys. I got to go now. I got another call. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.